I'm Dani, and this is my daddy.
Hi, and this is my mommy.
Hello!
Hi, welcome back to the show. If you saw our last episode, we did paintings. We did. And we still have some of it here, a little bit on our placements.
A little bit. You got more than a little bit going on here.
Yeah,
Got a lot.
And it was a lot of fun. Every time we do an episode, we try to always do something fun for you guys, but every now and then we bring on some special guests. Now we've had Terrell Robbins on to help us last year around Christmas time to make some Christmas wreaths. We had Caleb come on to help us with the slime, and he made a big bubble on the table.
Oh, that's cool.
We had a special sneaky episode with you and your cousin. You didn't invite Daddy.
Well.
And today we have somebody super special. My mommy.
I'm so lucky to be here.
Yeah. So today we're going to do something a little fun because what time of the year is it coming up? Christmas.
Really?
Or as Daddy likes to say, Crimmin'.
Oh, I gotta remember that one.
It's Crimmin' time. Okay, and we're going to do something a lot of fun today because you and your mommy started doing this a while ago, and you guys have made some really, really cool things and some really neat, what are they? Ornaments. Yes, you have. And so today we're going to teach everyone how to make some ornaments that are kind of like porcelain, maybe like ceramic. They're really hard when you hit them. And it's super simple ingredients, aren't they?
And they also look like cookies.
And they look like cookies. Just don't eat them because. But so without further ado, I'm going to get our ingredients brought here, and we'll get ready to start making them together. Put them together. What do you think? Sound good? So I'll get that, and
We'll be right back.
we'll be right back.
And we're back with all our supplies.
Yes, all of our ingredients. So it's not a whole lot, is it? What do we have here? What is this?
Salt, flour, and water.
And water, absolutely. And of course, a big mixing bowl and some measuring cups.
By the way, the flour isn't the flour outside, it's inside.
Yes. Not the kind of flour you grow, hey? No, it's baking flour. And so the ingredients are very simple. It's just three things. That's it. Three. 1, 2, 3. And
I can do that.
I think so. I think we got this.
Yes, we do.
So I'm not a great baker. Mommy is the baker, but I think I can handle this today. What do you think? Yeah? Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is put the dry ingredients, which is the flour and the salt, together in a bowl. So Dani, why don't we get you to do that? So with this measuring cup right here, now normally we would do 4 cups of flour, 1 cup of salt, and 1.5 cups of water, and of course sprinkle a little water as need be. But today we're going to do half of all of that. So we're going to do 2 cups. And what we have here is a 1/2 cup measuring cup, which means to get 2 cups, you need 4 scoops. 4 scoops of flour. Dani?
And what's the size of the cup that when you're using for?
Well, this one here we're using a 1/2 cup. So a 1/2 cup, 2 of those makes 1 cup, and we're going to make 2 cups. So we need 4. There you go. Scrape it off.
Make sure
job.
you can have an adult to help you if you need help.
Yes.
Okay.
There you go.
Right?
And so it's very special today having your nanny here with us because Nanny doesn't live close by, does she? She lives pretty far away. So it's super special that she's here today, and we thought, who better to have on our show with us than your awesome nanny? Hey. Right?
Right?
She's focused on the flower.
Yeah.
All right, and that's number 4?
Yep.
Okay.
There we
So
go.
let's take that out of there. And so instead of doing 1 full cup of salt, we're halving everything, which means we got to do a 1/2 cup, which is exactly that measuring cup. So using the salt, Dani, I'm going to get you to, not knock it over, to pour it into
This is going to be
the measuring cup.
satisfying
I have a
sound.
question. Salt and flour, how does that come?
That's a very good question.
That's a mommy question.
That's definitely a mommy question. I think it's just involving something to do with the baking. If you just try to bake just flour and water, it might become soft. I think the salt adds a little bit of that, I don't know, element that's needed to be solid and hard.
Oh, makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Dani, you're going to add the salt.
1, 2, 3, 5.
Perfect.
Oh.
It looks like sugar.
Now this is where math gets a little bit hard for all of you boys and girls out there who aren't too used to fractions. We've got 1.5 cups of water. Half of 1.5 gets tricky. What we're actually going to do is half of 1.5 is 3/4.
I still don't understand.
I know, it's super silly. But if you think of it this way, this is how I like to do my math with fractions. We think of 1.5 as 150. And if we do that and we go half of 150 is 75, which is a bit easier to do, though some people might find that tricky, but half of 150 being 75 means 75% of a cup. 75% of 1 cup, which is, if we have a loonie and we break it up into 4 pieces, 75 cents is how many? 3. 3 out of 4, so 3/4 of a cup. So we have a 1 cup measuring cup, and we're going to add the water. I'll add the water, and then we're going to mix it all together. Do you want to do that, Dani? You want to see how good you can get your hands messy and mucky?
I know you don't like that.
Well, I did it once already, and I had to take my rings off for it, and I took them off again today, just in case.
I want to see you do it.
Oh, no, you do it. You do it. Roll your sleeves up.
Only for you.
Only for me? Okay, thank you.
Not for me either.
Both of you.
Both of us.
Okay, give it a good mix. Oh, right, the fishiness. How you doing there, Dani?
Can I take it out?
Well, show everybody what you've got done so far.
I got this big pile of cookie dough, which is disgusting. It's super, like,
I think
soft.
you're doing good. We're not going to have to add any water at all to that. Looks pretty good to me.
Yeah.
Should I take it out?
Okay, well, if you're done doing that part, I'm going to take it out here and I'm going to knead. And then maybe your awesome and amazing grandma can roll it all out afterward with a rolling pin. Okay? Oh. Here, pass it out. Pass it over.
There we go.
I need to wash my hands.
Yeah, so we'll take care of that in a moment. And our cookie cutters!
Yay!
All right, cookie cutters.
There we go.
What shape do you want to start with, Dan? We've got, what is this one?
A snowflake.
A snowflake.
We got an angel, a tree, a
Snowman.
snowman, a bell, ding ding ding, Santa Claus with
Ho, ho,
big
ho.
set. And gingerbread man.
Run,
But
run
don't
as fast
eat
as you
this
can. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man.
one. Don't eat this. It's metal.
I know. Okay, so which one do you want to use? We'll move this out of the way a little bit here. And that up there. We'll move it here so that we're kind of centered. Which one do you want to use
I'm
first?
gonna use that
Snowman? And what about you?
I love angels.
Angels?
Yeah.
I like angels too. They're very pretty. And I'm going to go with the gingerbread man because he's one of my favorite characters from Shrek. All right, so let's just
Okay.
dig in.
You want to see my power
We go
move?
back and forth and up and down a little
You want
bit.
to see my power move?
Yeah. Ooh. And just like that, I've got a gingerbread man.
Look at this beautiful angel coming out here.
So I'm going to put him aside. Maybe make a snowflake.
I got a snowman.
And look at this, guys. Look how beautiful this angel is.
Yeah, maybe everybody over there can see as well.
This is my
Can you guys see my angel here? And Daniel, you have a snowman.
with a little top hat.
Yeah.
All right, and
I'm gonna do a tree.
okay, you do tree, and I will do Santa.
And I'll do snowflake. There we go. Well, you know, I couldn't believe it. Today's the God believe it is that we have some snow down there.
I know.
It's like, wow, it's coming. Christmas is coming.
Crimin's going to be here soon.
Yeah.
Timon.
So we've got Santa Claus, or if you're in another part of the world, you might call him Sinterklaas. That's in Germany. If you're in France, you would call him Père Noël.
Ah, Daddy.
If you're in Italy, it's Papa Gigio. If you're in Old England, you would call him Saint Nicholas. Ooh,
Oh, really?
lots
We
of
had to
different
say that
names.
in a play before.
Jolly old Saint Nicholas, lean your ear this way.
So I just made, what was
Oh,
that?
that's a pretty snowflake.
Snowflake. So there it is.
Yeah. Okay, when Danny gets that one up,
We can make more if
we can. So what happens is we don't really have enough room on this to make more, do we? We're gonna do something else. We gotta put it all together. Scrunch it all together.
Guess how many cookies we have now?
Don't call them cookies or I'm gonna start eating them.
Well, I want to see
One,
that.
That'll make me tempted,
3,
too.
4, 5, 6, 7. We have 8 made so far.
I want to see Daddy eat one.
Not gonna happen, my dear.
Cookies,
Not gonna
cookies,
happen.
cookies, cookies.
All right, I'm gonna bring it back over here for a second. Okay.
Something small, snowflake.
So I'm gonna put the rest of this aside. No, we're gonna put it aside for now.
I can
We've
put it
got
like
we've got
that.
one more thing to do with these before we get ready to bake them. So these are ornaments, which means what? Where are they gonna go? Hung up on a tree, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So if we just take it like this, it's gonna be a bit tricky. So there's one more thing that we need that I'm gonna grab right quick, and I'll show you a nice little tip so that before you put it in the oven, it'll be ready to be a decoration and ornament when it comes.
In the back.
We're back, and I've got the one last thing we need, which is
Ash.
a straw. Slurp, slurp, slurp. And all I want to do with my straw is make a little circle somewhere in the middle near the top of each of my ornaments. And
Your
You want me
ornament
to show
or ornament?
so when I make them, Okay, so we're done now. We've got all of our holes made, and eventually what's going to happen with these holes is when everything gets baked up, everything's going a little bit smaller, not too much smaller, but a little tiny bit. So the reason why we use a straw is because we want it nice and big-ish. So then that's going to happen when everything gets baked, and this will be able to hold up our ornaments just like that. And so the next thing we're going to do is put it in the oven, 300 degrees Fahrenheit. It's all preheated and ready to go for 1 whole hour.
Oh.
And after 1 hour, they're done, and we can move on to the next step.
And when it's in the process of baking, does it smell like cookies?
You can maybe smell a little bit, yeah, but it doesn't have that sugary smell because there's no sugar in this, so it's not quite so sweet. But you will definitely smell something baking, and you know, it's kind of fun. So maybe moms and dads, some cookies with these, just so the boys and girls have some cookies to eat.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna throw it in the oven, and for 1 hour, and we'll be right back. Okay, so an hour later, and everything is baked. As you can see, they're all right here, and they look kind of good. They kind of do look a bit like cookies, don't they?
Yeah.
So I've got an angel here.
Actually,
maybe you can have the angel, because you mentioned earlier how much you love angels.
I love angels.
I'm gonna have the snowman because I love snowmen, and in the winter I want to make a snowman.
Yeah.
Do you want to build a snow? So I have my little gingerbread man. Do you remember?
Now with those stubby legs.
Probably not.
And an angel to fly.
Mine's just gonna.
Snowman.
So as you can see, they kind of look like cookies, and they're really hard, aren't
Daddy,
they? Okay. Not biting into that.
Daddy,
And it's all these.
it's snowing with flour.
So the next step, of course, is we're going to prime these. And what we mean by prime them is we're going to grab some solid white, just plain white, no gloss, very matte white, and we're just going to paint them so that they're all white. And when they're all white and dry, they actually do look like ceramic ornaments.
Yeah.
Don't they?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're just going to do a quick paint of it white, and when we're done painting it white, we'll be right back with our little ornaments.
So is that just the front and the back?
Both sides. Yeah, we got to paint both sides because this hangs from the tree. It might move around a little bit. So we're going to paint both sides, and we'll be right back.
Right.
Okay, so we're back with them all painted and dry and ready to go. And as you can see, they are white, aren't they? So it makes them kind of look like ceramic, and you actually click them together.
Ow.
Sounds like they're ceramic.
Yeah.
So it's really neat just starting off with that. And then we're just going to paint. So I'm trying to think, do I want to paint my tree or do I want to paint a gingerbread man? Paint the gingerbread man? Okay, you got me. So we're just going to paint. We're just going to paint our own design. So go ahead, dig into some of the paints and paint brushes. We have a lot of different colors here.
We got a whole thing of white paint.
Okay, I think if I add a bit more red.
I'm just doing the top hat right now, and I'm doing it a dark kind of brownish, yellowish, not yellowish, but reddish.
Ooh, sounds pretty.
I got yellow in my head from me saying it.
Okay, so I've got the whole brown stuff painted. It's mostly dry. The beauty about acrylic paint is what can we do with acrylic paint, Dani? We can use other paints and just paint right on top of it, eh? Yeah. So we've got a thin base put down, and as we can see here, look at that, wow. There's already painting on top of it, and I think you've done the same. I haven't yet, I'm about to. But you can paint directly on top of it, it's no big deal. And I'm going to start painting some of the features of my gingerbread man. You're already painting the features of your angel, that's so pretty.
Yeah.
And Dani, you're painting your snowman. And
look at that snowman, that's so nice.
she's doing a wonderful job. She got the orange nose, look at that.
Wow,
Mine's
my
gonna be a
goodness.
girl.
that's nice.
It's cute. A pumpkin on one side.
Yeah.
So you made a Halloween on one side, Christmas on the other type look.
We're back.
Yes, so we've got all of our paintings done, and maybe we can show everybody over here. We can show everyone what we've got done here.
Mine's a bit messed up.
That's okay. You did a wonderful job. Now, there's really only one step.
Faustina.
There's really only one step left to do. Well, I guess two, maybe. So the first thing that you would do when you're finished this is you want to actually cover it to protect it, but also make it a little bit shiny. So Mommy uses, it's a glossy
Matte Mod Podge.
Mod Podge, right?
Oh yeah. That's
So
good.
glossy Mod Podge coat over it, 1 or 2 coats, and it'll protect the paint as well as give it a little glossy, shiny look. And then the final step is adding something to the hole.
I normally don't wear hats in the video.
No, but what's the final step?
To add some string.
Add some string. And so what we actually have here is a whole bunch that you and Mommy had already,
And some is Riley.
and some with Riley, yes.
Yeah.
So we've got this pretty angel here.
We got a Halloween one.
Oh, now see, that's a beautiful
Oh,
little
nice.
gingerbread man that you and Mommy made. Christmas trees. And oh, we got to show them yours and Mommy's favorite ones, don't we?
Oh, I think I done this one.
Yeah.
Oh no, not that one.
There's a couple in here that are really, really special, and I don't know. They might already be on the tree, judging by the looks of these. But we did make some kitty cats.
That one's mine.
That's the one you made. And so we actually have calico cats with these colors, don't we? Yeah.
One was over there.
Yeah, and so we did make some of those. There's a little bell, it's all decorated and painted. Cool little snowflake. Oh, and there's
Ho ho ho!
Wow,
Ho, ho,
that
ho.
is so nice.
that's a Santa Claus, all finished and glazed and glassed over.
And here's another
I
calico.
just kind of have an idea. A couple of them, you could put a bell on them. The little tiny bell you buy at the dollar store.
You sure can.
And
A
yeah.
little bit of hot glue and have a little bell on it, and you can
Or
make it.
put it through the thread there.
Or even through the thread. Absolutely.
Wouldn't that be fun?
I think
Yeah.
that would be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So these are what they can look like when they're all complete, and I think they would look really nice on a Christmas tree. What do you think? Yeah? Well, everyone, boys and girls, and oh, it's a pretty snowflake. Mums and dads and nans and pups and all the people who are watching, thank you so much for taking the time to watch the show. What can they do if they're watching on YouTube, Dani?
You could like, subscribe, and hit the bell. Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah.
The notification bell is when we post another video, and you'll be notified when it's up.
Absolutely, and they can also leave a comment. Let us know what they think of the show, as well as some ideas that they might have for future episodes
Yep.
that we can do.
And also, you could comment if you like it or not, what we're doing.
Absolutely, you sure can, and that's a wonderful way that we can hear from you. But if you're also watching on Rogers TV and you want to know how you can reach out to us, you can do that by going to rogerstv.com and selecting Corner Brook under Newfoundland and Labrador. Find our show, and there's a section there where they can leave viewer responses and let us know what you think of the show there as well. If you're watching for Rogers TV, thank you so much for watching. Thanks for taking the time. Thank you to our very special guest for being here with us.
It's so nice to be here with my family.
Absolutely.
And, you know, I'm sorry, from our family to yours, I want to wish you guys a
very, very Merry Christmas. And we'll be back again for one more Christmas episode with some more fun crafts that we can do around the holiday season. Until then, folks, what are we going to say?
Bye for now.
Bye for now.
ciao.